Alright, boys and girls, time for another stupid Mazda video. Today, we are going to be replacing the gas cap lever, which has broken off. Why did it break off? The engineers at Mazda decided it would be a great idea to put the lever right where your slushy, salty boots go when you get in the car. What happens when you get salt on a metal component? It rusts. Well, I got in the car, and I put my foot down, and broke it. We have to take the plastic panel off. We just put our finger underneath, and we pull. Ooh, look at that. And then we need to pull off this little cap, and then we got to pull off this plastic, and I'll show you how to do that. You know, I really hate it when auto manufacturers use these stupid plastic caps down here because they just make the job so much more stressful. But, and this is not the correct tool, by the way. You do not use this tool. You actually have to use a one of those grabber things, and you see I just broke that one. So, oh well, I'll just get a different one. Inside here, there's a bolt right there. It's plastic, and apparently you can just undo it by hand. It's very simple. There it is. And you just pull on this panel, and then you pull towards you. Takes a bit of finessing to get it out, but eventually it will come out. You need two hands to do this, but one hand is to bend this weather strip back, and the other hand is to pull it out from the top there. Okay, so once you got that plastic panel out of the way, you're now able to peel up the carpet just a little bit. So this is pretty gnarly. Look at that. That thing is absolutely rotten. Yeah, there's a little bit of rust on the floor here. It's not very pretty, but that's life in Canada, nothing but rust. That. You see, this is the problem. Modern cars nowadays, they do not have the same carpeting that cars from the 90s or 80s have. In my Cadillac Fleetwood, the carpet underpadding is made out of thick rubber. So if the surface of your carpet gets wet, this does not happen. This is why people have to buy those WeatherTech floor mats, because their shitty new car doesn't have a protective underlay. That is so stupid. But it's not rusted through though. So I think what I might do is I might get my grinder out, and I'll grind all this away, and then I'll treat it with rust coating spray. But that's Mazda's though. They rust like you wouldn't believe. So what happened here with this little lever here, the little rivet that secures this to this bracket has completely fallen apart. As you can see, there's just a little nub there. Down there you can kind of see just below that spring, that's where the cable connects to, right there. The cable isn't broken, so that's a good thing, but it would have broken if I kept going at the way I was going and using it like this. So yeah, we're gonna blast these bolts with WD-40 first, because I know that they're just gonna be a royal pain in the ass to undo. I don't even know what size these bolts are now, because of how much rust has consumed them. Okay, so to get those pesky little bolts off, you need a 10mm attachment. I already got the one out of there, and now I gotta get that one out, and it's probably the worst. Right where that little nub is, that connects to the cable there, and all you have to do is just reach your finger down in there and just try to pop it out of that loop. I think if you use both hands and just grab the cable itself, then you can pull that out without any issue. I can't get this on camera because it's just me doing this, so yeah, one hand on the cable, one hand on this thing, and then just kind of pop it out of that little loop there. If it doesn't want to come out, use WD-40 and it should come free. Alright, so this is what remains of the bracket here. Yep, and that's the only spot that didn't rust in there. So to get the plastic puller handle off, you just need to pry up on this little plastic tab, and then you need to hammer gently on this side to get it to slide forward. Because this is so corroded, it's a little bit difficult, but it's slowly but surely coming off. I only recommend putting this plastic piece on after when you put the carpet down. You don't want to put this on now, because then you'll have to fight to get it through that tiny little hole there. So put this on when you put the carpet back down. Attach the cable down there to the bracket, and it's fairly simple. You just feed the round piece into there, and it comes out the other side, and then you just twist the cable down, and then you put that yellow piece in this channel here so it won't come undone. I'm trying to show this as best as I can on camera, but the very nature of this, it's not as easy as it looks. But you twist the cable like that, it goes down inside the hole, and then you gotta lift this up. Oh God. Like that. And then push. And there. Verify that this works. I'm gonna pull on it now. Boink. There it goes. So yep, it's working. Cool. Fucking thing. Using a hammer and a wire brush, I cleaned up the area as best I could. Luckily there are no holes in the floor, and I have coated it with that black stuff. I'm gonna have to leave the carpet up like this for 24 hours, and then I'll put it back down. I'll put the plastic handle back in, put everything back together, and forget this ever happened. I've already taken a peek underneath further back, and there's no rust. This is the only spot of the floor that's exposed. I have no idea why. You know, you go to the trouble to put this black thing here, but why would you leave that exposed? The catalytic converter isn't underneath there. It's in the center along where the shifter and the console is. So why they left this area exposed, I have no idea why. Oh well. At least the rest of it's okay. And yeah, that's how you do it.